Are you looking for the best affordable 3D printers? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best affordable on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Combro Creality Ender 3 Pro. Combro's Ender 3 Pro is an incredible value for those looking to start out with 3D printing. Available for under $300, Combro is a Chinese company that makes it simple to get into 3D printing without paying an arm and a leg. There's a lot to love about the Ender 3 Pro, and it starts when you first open the box. Though the build of the device makes it difficult to recommend for younger users, the good news for older students and beginners is that, outside of the vertical pieces, it comes assembled in the box, saving you time and making it easy to get started. The rest of the assembly is part of the experience, allowing you to learn about how 3D printers work as you finish the device. And with how simple and easy the Ender 3 Pro is to use once you start printing, you won't want to stop. There are plenty of benefits to the Ender 3 Pro, but its main features come down to safety. That safety starts right when you plug the device into the wall. A UL-certified power supply protects your printer from unexpected power surges while you're building, which is important when you're talking about a device that can get really hot, really fast. The removable build surface plate gives you added protection as well, keeping the build plate safe when not in use and giving you consistent temperature throughout the build surface. Plus, it's easy to remove the printing models after cooling, which means you can start displaying your models sooner rather than later. The Ender 3 Pro includes a 12-month warranty, lifetime technical assistance, and 24-hour customer service that guarantees you'll be able to get help with your print prior to major issues. The source code for the printer is completely open, which means anyone can add or modify the underlying code for the Ender 3 Pro. As one of the highest-rated 3D printers on Amazon, anyone looking to pick up a 3D printer in 2019 owes it to themselves to check out Combro's prosumer model. It's truly a great starter set for anyone looking to dive into 3D printing. At number 2. Monoprice MP Select Mini. Monoprice rose to fame for their collection of cheap PC cables, parts and accessories, and they've used their success to branch out into everything from keyboards to computer monitors to, well, 3D printers. And the original Monoprice MP Select Mini is still one of our top picks for cheap 3D printers. At just over $200, it's an easy accessory to buy into, with affordable inks and easy-to-replace parts. If you're looking for something to complete large prints, you'll want to look elsewhere, but for hobbyists and beginners just starting out on their 3D printing adventure, the MP Select Mini is feature-packed and ready to go. The design of the MP Select Mini is not the most attractive machine we've seen, but it's perfect for apartments or garages, with a small, compact design perfect for keeping on your desk or in a workspace. The printer comes pre-built, meaning you won't have to assemble the device yourself, and is calibrated at the factory before shipping. With a quick-release steel gear filament feeder, heated build plate, and an included nozzle cooling fan, the MP Select Mini ships with every feature you'd want, without adding any extra cost from equipment you don't need. And this doesn't even mention our favorite feature: the Select Mini supports not one, but every type and variety of filament type, including basic types like ABS and PLA, to more advanced materials like PLA, wood and metal composites, and dissolvable PVA. The flexibility and function of the Select Mini makes it a perfect pick as a gift for a friend or family member looking to dive into 3D printing while not needed previous knowledge. Monoprice ships the device with an included microSD card, which is used to load your designs and prints into the machine, and a small LCD panel on the front of the printer is used to select and determine which print design should be created. The LCD screen is color and backlit, but it's a bit small when compared to other devices. Likewise, because the device is small enough to fit on a desk, the prints it creates are, appropriately, just as small. Don't expect to make large designs with the printer, it simply isn't designed for it. Instead, most prints are about keychain-sized, big enough to notice detail in the print but not much else. And we should mention, the included spool of filament is a sample size. Order yourself a spool of 1.75 mm filament in order to use the device correctly out of the box. Overall, we're super impressed with Monoprice design and cost here. For just over $200, and sometimes even cheaper, you can own a pre-built 3D printer that's calibrated and ready to print out of the box. Much like other enthusiast technologies like drones, 3D printing is a hobby you want to start small with, learning how the program and machine works before moving into more expensive and more difficult machines. The MP Select Mini is a perfect design for beginners, and we can't recommend it enough. At number 3. Dremel Idea Builder. Dremel is a brand known for their series of tools and portable multi-tools, but with the Idea Builder 3D, they've branched out into an affordable 3D printer that we're rather fond of, for both its excellent price point and its features. The Idea Builder isn't the prettiest product out there sitting next to the Beethurst, it certainly won't be winning any design awards anytime soon, but coming in at $649, it doesn't have to be. A self-contained printer with an internal printing bed, the Idea Builder is ideal for anyone wanting to take their design skills to the next level. This model includes a clear LCD touchscreen panel, internal filament holder, a removable well-built plate that measures bigger than any of the models on this list, and software designed by Dremel specifically for this model. Dremel's website even includes sample builds and designs to print from, to inspire and teach on how to 3D print. This is another model that requires expert installation, and if you choose to have someone build the machine before you, the price pushes over $1,000. It certainly isn't a cheap machine for most users, but if you've tried a smaller, cheaper model and you're ready to try a new challenge, Dremel's machine is excellent. At number 4. Monoprice Mini Delta 3D Printer. We've already highlighted one of Monoprice's other 3D printers higher up on this list, but if you're looking for the absolute cheapest 3D printer on Amazon to get started building, this is absolutely the one to grab. For starters, the Monoprice Mini Delta comes fully assembled right out of the box, so you won't have to worry about messing up your build. For some, this may be a negative, not a positive. Part of the fun with 3D printers can be building your own unit. For others, however, not having to build your printer will feel a lot less stressful, especially if you're buying this for a child or teenager. Also reassuring, the frame of the Mini Delta is made out of steel and anodized aluminum, which means it should hold strong against even the most abusive users. This model also supports self-calibration, so the stress that comes from leveling your printing bed goes right out the window. Much like the Select Mini from Monoprice that we reviewed above, the Mini Delta is completely open source, allowing you to use different filament types from any manufacturer. The print bed and extrusion nozzle both support variations in temperature, so you won't have to worry about picking up the wrong material from your print. Likewise, the ability to print wirelessly over the internet, through a physical USB connection hooked up to your laptop, or wirelessly with a microSD card means you don't have to worry about teaching anyone how to print. This thing is basically ready to go from the jump, and it's quite the relief. Overall, if you just want the cheapest entry point into 3D printing, Monoprice has gone above and beyond here, offering something that feels twice as good as what they're charging for it. There are some questions regarding its durability in the face of a small amount of negative reviews. Issues pointed out by fans include Wi-Fi connectivity issues and, perhaps unsurprisingly, some problems with filament backup. Still, for just $260, it's hard to not recommend the Monoprice Mini Delta as a great starter kit or gift for those in your life who want to get started with 3D printing.